You need to sit. 2021 Appalachian Athletic Conference regular season and tournament champions. We would like to take this time to celebrate their accomplishments this season and present the players with the championship ring. The rings will be presented by head coach Jessica Day. First player up, Elliot Brock. Anna Kane. Becca Camacho. Kaylin Drake.
Softball play today? They already play? Did they really? So they're done for the tournament?
Yeah.
They'll still move on.
Yeah.
Was Jenny at the softball game?
Allison Knox. Reagan Louisiana. Haley McLean. Abby Redford.
Sound check.
Jaylee Rogan. Journey Wilson. day. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for your 2021 Bryan College volleyball team.
Good afternoon, baseball fans. I'm Grayson Whaley bringing you another presentation of Bryan College baseball, the third game of this three-game series set against Truett McConnell. The Bryan College Lions going to face off here in just a moment. Just kind of wanted to introduce you to today's game. We're going to take another quick break for the national anthem. We'll be back in just a second. Stay tuned. After the playing of the national anthem, we're ready to play some ball here in Dayton, Tennessee. A beautiful sunny day as the sun peeks through the overcast sky. It's about 73 degrees here at first pitch. I'm going to introduce some lineups to you. Things are going to look a little different here in today's game. With it being senior day, some seniors are going to get some opportunities to play. Just a few notables: Nathan Cornell, Mike Harrell, and on the bump today, Justin Ogle. So first, the lineups for Truett McConnell, just quickly, 1 through 9. Roberts hitting first, Wilson hitting second, Mascarello hitting third, Molinak hitting fourth, Griffith hitting fifth, Ingram hitting sixth, Redmond hitting seventh, Edwards hitting eighth, Reed hitting ninth, and pitching for the Bears is number 34, Kason Brown. And for the Lions, leading things off is Dante Morton, hitting second, Dryden, hitting third, Cosby, hitting fourth, Lala, hitting fifth, Ogg, hitting sixth, Garcia, hitting seventh, Anthony Tejada, hitting eighth, Mike Harrell, hitting ninth, Nathan Cornell. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, Justin Ogle on the bump for the Lions. With it being senior day and the Lions already locking up that number 6 seed position in the AAC tournament, the lineup looks a little bit differently. Seniors getting some opportunities to play, some different guys playing in different positions than usual. Some notables there is Garcia out there in left field, Tejada in center, and Ogg in right. And then Grant Lala bumped down to first, and Nathan Cornell at third. So really only 2 guys or 3 guys in their normal positions, and that's Dryden at short, Dante Morton at second, and Cosby behind the dish. Ogle's in there for strike 1 after missing the first pitch. The count's all even, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from the senior, fastball misses inside. The counts quickly move to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is laced down the line. That's in there, fair ball. So Roberts is rounding first, and he's going to glide safely into second base for a leadoff double. Good piece of hitting there by Roberts. Jumped all over the Ogle fastball for the leadoff double. Hitting second for the Bears in today's contest is number 20, Brady Wilson. He's DHing for the Bears. Ogle gets the sign, comes set. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. Runner takes off. Cosby down there at third, picked by Cornell. The tag is too late. So Roberts advances on the pass ball. And the Bears quickly have a runner at third with no outs. One ball and no strikes. Fastball misses high and outside, 2-0 now. This one's in there, strike 1. Good pitch there by Ogle. The 2-1 offer from Ogle. This one's laced right back up the middle, fielded by Dryden. The spin, the throw. Out number 1 there at first. Run scores on the RBI from Brady Wilson. So the Bears quickly jump ahead 1-0 early on in the top of the first inning. And the bases are cleared once again. And that brings up number 29, McCall Mascarello. Watches ball 1 there. Mascarello hitting .357 on the year. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one's laced down the line. Foul. Evens the count up, a ball and a strike apiece. There's 1 down early on in the top of the first. The senior Justin Ogle, the pitch, curveball. This one's lifted high into the air. It's going to move into foul territory. And strike 2. Mascarello finds himself in a 1-ball, 2-strike hole with one down at the top of the first. Here's the pitch from Ogle. Breaking ball doesn't fool Mascarello. The count's all even, 2-2 now. This one's lifted high into the air. Daniel Dryden calls off the third baseman, and Undrick catches it for out number 2. That brings up Isaac Mullinack. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Mullinack hitting .255 on the year. He's got 24 hits on 94 at-bats. Breaking ball in there, looked like it was pretty good from up here. Called a ball off the outside corner. Count square, 1-1. Ogle working quickly. This one's lifted down the right field line, foul. So Ogle is ahead, a ball and 2 strikes with 2 down. Ogle with some pace. The 1-2 pitch, breaking ball misses high. Counts all square once again. This time it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Ogle, breaking ball. This one's shot sharply to left field. Kiko Garcia is there and catches it for out number 3. The Bears score 1 with the leadoff double, the pass ball, and then the RBI from Brady Wilson. But that's all they're going to get as the Lions head into the bottom half of the first inning. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Grayson Whaley bringing you Bryan College Baseball. Stay tuned for some more baseball action here today. We're back here in Dayton, Tennessee, ready for some more Appalachian Athletic Conference baseball. Dante Morton's going to lead things off for the Lions. The freshman phenom digs in. Here's the pitch, fastball in there for strike 1. Back in there, this 0-1 pitch catches the corner 2, strike 2 now. Kason Brown, the 0-2 pitch, rings him up on the fastball in the outside corner, so Morton goes down watching 3 straight pitches. And out 1 is quickly made by Kason Brown. Kason Brown is pitching today. He's got an 8.04 ERA, a record of 4-3 with 11 appearances on 56 innings pitched. Daniel Dryden digs in now for his first plate appearance of today's ball game. Fastball misses high. Truett McConnell is 24-21 on the year, sporting a 15-14 conference record after 2 losses yesterday. Brown with the 1-0 pitch. That fastball just misses low. It's 2-0 quickly. Bryan College, on the other hand, an even 23-23 on the year. Fastball catches a piece on the outside. Count is 2 balls and a strike. After winning the first 2 of this series, they're 17-12 in the conference. 2-1 pitch is laced in the left center field gap. Center fielder cuts it off, and Dryden will be held to a single. But Dryden is going to get the offense started today for Bryan College. If you keep up with Bryan College baseball, the lineup looks quite a bit different today. Of course, Dante normally hits leadoff, and Dryden usually finds himself in the 6 or 7 hole up into the 2 hole today. Bass Cooper and Darwin Gray getting a day off on senior day. Brown comes set, the pitch to Cosby in there, strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. Dryden with a liberal lead over there at first. The pitch from Brown misses low and outside. The count's off square, a ball and a strike apiece. Parker Cosby is hitting just below that coveted 300 mark, hitting 296 on the year. Hit a bomb in game 2 of the series. Breaking ball by Brown misses outside. So that puts him at 6 bombs on the year. He's got 7 doubles as well with 34 RBIs, 48 hits on 162 at-bats. Second most at-bats on the team, just behind Darwin Gregg. The 2-1 pitch. This one's laced to right field, right at the right fielder. He catches it for out number 2. Grant Lala up to bat. He's in the cleanup position today. Brown comes set. The 0-0 pitch in there on the inside corner for strike 1. The wind blowing in from right field right at the batter's face. It's going to take a charge to get one out of the field today. The 0-1 pitch, Dryden takes off. This one's laced in the 6 hole. Dryden's going to go first to third, and Lala will be held up at first. So now runners are at the corners after that 2-out single from Lala. And one of the most loved faces on this team, Devin Ogg, is up to bat now for the Lions. Ogg has not had a ton of at-bats this year, only 31 on the season. He's got 8 hits in those 31 at-bats, hitting at a .258 average. Brown comes set with runners at the corners, 2 down. Big swing by Ogg. He wanted to get a lot of that one. Comes up empty. The 5-hole hitter, Devin Ogg, digs in. Brown gets the sign, comes set, he's ready. Rocks and fires. The pitch, this one swung on, hit to deep left field. The left fielder's back. This has a chance. It's gone! Devin Ogg, talk to me. As you round the bases, the 3-run homer to get things started for the Lions. Holy smokes, take care of your opportunities. There you go. Just like that, this ball game is 3-1. A beautiful piece of hitting there from Devin Ogg gives the Lions an early lead in the first inning. Man, talk about a dangerous team firing on all cylinders as of recent. Kiko Garcia up to bat now, hitting in the 6-hole position today and playing left field. Fastball in there, strike one. Garcia with the big swing. This one's lifted to fairly shallow center field. Center fielder catches it for out number 3, but not before the Lions strike with the 3-run bomb from Devin Ogg. And the score is 3-1 after 1 inning. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back for some more AAC action. Stay tuned. We're back for some more Bryan College baseball. The Lions jumped to an early lead in the first inning with the 3-run bomb from Devin Ogg. Ogle out there for his second inning of work on senior day. In there, strike one on Griffith. The 0-1 pitch to Griffith. Nearly offered at it, holds back, ball one. This one's laced to Morton at second base. He fields it nicely and flips it to Lala at first for out number 1. Things going well for the Lions early on in this ball game. One thing I've noticed in this series especially is 2-out hitting. Scoring a lot of our runs with 2 outs. Devin Ogg did it there just a minute ago. It was happening in yesterday's contest as well. The 1-0 pitch from Ogle. This one's fouled off over Bryan Dry for strike one. With it being senior day, we have a lot of our typical listeners here at Bryan College today. Still thankful for those who are tuning in on this beautiful spring day. Good curveball there by Ogle. The count is 1-2 now. Fastball hit sharply to the shortstop. Dryden fields it back in. The throw, and not in time. Will Ingram was booking it down the line. Still a really good play defensively just to keep that ball in the infield. Matthew Redmond at the dish now for the Bears. He's the tying run. Courtesy runner in for Will Ingram. The pitch from Ogle, fastball outside, corner, strike one. Third base coach shouts out some signs. The 0-1 pitch, breaking ball just misses outside. Counts all even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pickoff move over there, that's close. Called safe. Talked a little bit about this in yesterday's games. Truett McConnell uses a number system for their signs. This one's hit to Morton at second. Fires it over there to first for a double play. Wow, let me tell you about a team. Their name is Bryan College. and they are playing some really good baseball. The score's 3-1 after the top of the second. Stay tuned to see what these bats can do in the bottom half of this inning. We're back, and none other than Anthony Tejada is going to lead things off for the Lions. He usually finds himself on the bump. Finds himself in the lineup today, playing center field, giving Darwin Gregg a rest. Fastball by Brown misses wide. The count is 1-0. Tejada, when I came in, was a shortstop and hit, and he was a pretty good hitter and defender. That one's in there for strike one. He threw the ball really well, so they converted him to a pitcher over the last year or so, and throws in the high 80s, low 90s. Tejada watches the slider miss wide, 2-1 now. Tejada has thrown 28 1/3 innings on the year. The 2-1 pitch. This one misses wide as well. The count is 3-1. He's gotten a few at-bats as well on the year. He's got 2 hits on 7 at-bats and 2 RBIs, hitting .286, a very small sample size. 3-1 pitch is swung on. Big swing by Tejada, lifts it straight up into the air to the second baseman and caught for out number 1. So now up to bat for the Lions is senior in the classroom at least, Mike Harrell. He's graduating this year. He's going to be a missed piece on this team. A really good guy is going to get an at-bat here on senior day. The 3-1 pitch in there, strike one. Mike Harrell was one of those guys I came in with, and he was a two-way player, dealt with some arm issues. They moved him to a pitcher only. Big swing there. Strike two. They moved him to a pitcher only. And he's not gotten a ton of work this year, only thrown 4 2/3 innings. But he's going to get an at-bat in today's game. Fastball by Brown misses wide. And I can't stress enough how good of a guy Mike Harrell is. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaking ball in there, outside corner, strike 3. As Harrell packing. And that brings up number 46, Nathan Cornell. Cornell smokes this one right up the middle. He gets on with the 2-out base hit. Nathan Cornell, wow. Just love to see that. That's a guy that I came in, well, I didn't come in with him, but he was on JV when I came in, and he worked his tail off to get to where he is. He gets a start on senior day and delivers a hard base hit right up the middle. Mark that off as things that you love to see. Dante Morton back in there for his second at-bat. Watched 3 strikes go by last time. Going to see if he can change that. See if the Lions can stay on pace with their 2-out hitting. 1 ball and no strikes here on Morton. Here's the pitch. Big swing by Morton, misses. Strike one. Morton lifted a ball out of here for a grand slam in game 2 of the doubleheader yesterday and pretty much solidified the win going into the top of the 7th. But 1-1 pitch misses outside. The count's moved now to 2 balls and a strike. Cornell with a favorable lead over there at first. The 2-1 pitch from Brown. Breaking ball in there, front door, strike 2. That breaking ball from Brown looks like it works a lot better if he starts it on the right-handed hitter's hip. And there's another one chopped over the third baseman's head. The shortstop fields it, but there's not a shot at either Cornell or Morton. So mark that as an infield hit and the 5th hit of this game on Senior Day. Daniel Dryden hitting in the 2-hole today is up to bat. Laced a single into left field last time. A single will drive in a run here. Brown steps off. Him and the catcher must be on separate pages. The 0-0 pitch from Brown. Pitch misses just outside and a tad high. Count as a ball and no strikes. Brown comes set the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball down the left field line. Foul. Like Dryden just hit that one off the end of the bat. A split second longer, and that ball could have been lifted on out of here. There's a couple guys on the team that they don't weigh very much, but they have a lot of pop. One that comes to mind is Dante Morton. He's over there at first. Maybe weighs $150 soaking wet. Here's another one, Daniel Dryden. Probably coming in about 175. But they just use all of their body in swinging that bat and create a ton of bat head speed. That's why they hit the ball so far. Dryden fouled that one off. The count remains a ball and 2 strikes. And 2 runners are on in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Brown's getting the sign, shakes off, comes set now. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, Dryden's all over it, but he fouls it off back behind the Bryan College dugout. The count remains a ball and a pair of strikes. Still 2 down. Brown comes set, gives a look over there at Cornell. Gives a look at Morton. Here's the pitch. This one's laced into left field. That's going to score Cornell. And Dryden delivers once again with the 2-out RBI single into left field. And the Lions are up 4-1 now. That's what it's about, flipping the lineup over, letting the guys who do the work drive you in. The score is 4-1 now in the bottom of the 2nd inning. I'm telling you, Bryan College hit so well with 2 outs. It's unbelievable. They've been playing a really good brand of basketball, or really good brand of baseball, rather, the last few weekends. Fastball misses inside. The count is 1-0 on Cosby. The 1-0 pitch to Cosby. Check swing. This one's nubbed to the pitcher. Brown flips it to first for out number 3. So not how the inning was desired to be ended, but the Lions strike again, getting a run on the 2-out single by Dryden. The score is 4-1 after 2 innings. Stay tuned for some more good baseball action here today. We're back for the top of the 3rd inning. Ogle remains on the mound for the Lions. Edwards up to the plate. Strike one in there with a fastball on the outside corner. The 0-1 curveball misses outside. Counts off square. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is hit in the 6th hole. A diving Dryden can't get to it. So a leadoff single for Edwards and the Bears. Sam Reed going to round things off, hitting in the 9 hole in today's contest. Hits .230 on the year. Shows bunt, gets it down. A beautiful bunt. Cornell fields it, throws it to first for out number 1. Beautiful sacrifice bunt by Reed, and that flips the lineup over. Brings up Ethan Roberts. Laced a leadoff double in inning 1. Fastball misses well inside. The count is 1-0 against the leadoff hitter. The 1-0 pitch from Ogle. This one's dribbled foul toward the away dugout. Counts all even. 1-1. Ogle gets the sign from Cosby. The 1-1 pitch shows bunt, pulls back, and the curveball misses outside. 2-1. Stay tuned for after the game as we'll recognize our seniors. Ogle keeping them honest there at second. Pitch from Ogle. This one's chopped down the third base line. Cornell lets it go foul for strike two. Heads up play there by Cornell, letting that one go foul. The way that was chopped up in the air and the speed from Roberts, probably wouldn't have had much of a chance over there. The count's even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position with 1 down. Great curveball has Roberts swinging, not a shot at hitting that one. Strikes Roberts out. Now there's 2 down in the top of the third inning. Brady Wilson has the RBI in today's game. Curveball in there on the inside part of the plate, strike 1. The umpire shifting around now. No balls and a strike on Wilson. Wilson hitting .337 on the year, 4 home runs and 8 doubles. Righty-lefty matchup here as Jogel misses with a breaking ball outside. Counts even. The 1-1 breaking ball shot the other way. Kiko Garcia fields it. They're sending the runner from second. Big throw from Garcia is up the line. And Brady Wilson delivers his second RBI of today's game. And the lead is cut in half. It's 4-2. Lions are still on top. That was a really good piece of hitting there by Wilson. It was a backdoor breaking ball, and he just hung there with it and shot it back where it was pitched. Still 2 outs. This one's hit sharply to Dryden. The shortstop flips it to Morton at second for out number 3. So the Lions head into the bottom of the third with a 4-2 lead. Going to see if they can add some more in just a moment. Stay tuned. Grant Lala going to get things started in the bottom of the third inning. Scores 4-2. Truett McConnell has a lefty pitcher out there now. And he plunks Lala on the first pitch. So Lala gets things started quickly with the hit by pitch. Maybe not the way he had planned it, but he reaches first safely nonetheless. Devin Ogg delivered the 3-run bomb in the first inning. He's up for his second at-bat of the game here in the third. The lefty-on-lefty matchup. Fastball just misses outside. Count is 1-0. Breaking ball misses outside as well. So Ogg is way ahead. 2 balls and no strikes. Still no outs in the third inning. Pitch. Another breaking ball in the dirt. Ogg is way ahead. 4 straight balls thrown from this lefty in here. The 3-0 pitch. That one misses outside. So Ogg will reach with the free pass as well. I believe pitching for the Bears is number 10, Miller McCrathrin. McCathron has thrown 5 straight balls to start. And Coach McCauley talks to Kiko Garcia as he makes his way to the plate. Runners are on first and second. And now the catcher's going to go talk to McCathron. And they're looking over there at the bullpen. I don't know if they're talking about bringing in someone new already. There's someone jogging in from the bullpen. I don't know if the coach made the call. Looks like he might have. So McCathron's outing lasts 5 pitches. So they're going to bring in another righty. McCathron doesn't get the job done, and his day is over very quickly. So as it looks like number 19, John James, is getting the call. He is the sophomore right-handed pitcher, 6 foot, 155 from Lafayette, Georgia. While he's warming up, I just want to take a moment to talk about this Bryan College baseball team. They're all square 23-23 on the year. If they win this one, they find themselves above 500 on the year. And it seems like they're unlocking a lot of their potential late in the season, firing on all cylinders at the right time. And I believe that they are really prepared as they move into the Appalachian Athletic Conference tournament. They've played a lot of really good teams, not just in conference, but out of conference. So they'll be prepared as they face some more good competition in the coming weeks in Kingsport, Tennessee. Truett, McConnell, and Bryan coming into this series were fighting for that number 6 seed. And Bryan, by winning both games yesterday, and Reinhardt beating Milligan, found themselves solidified in that number 6 position. So now we're ready as James finishes up his warm-up pitches. Kiko Garcia makes his way back to the plate. McCathron's out. James is in. 2 runners on, no outs in the bottom of the third. Wonder if they're thinking bunt here. Garcia watches that one. Miss low and outside. So 6 straight balls from the Bears pitchers. The 1-0 pitch from James. This one misses. That makes 7 straight. Kiko digs in. He's way ahead. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 runners on. Grant Law at second. Devin Ogg at first. The pitch. Another breaking ball. Misses low and outside. So 3 balls and no strikes. The 3-0 pitch now. This one finds the outside corner, 3 balls and a strike. James really needed that one after throwing 8 straight balls. Well, he didn't throw 8 straight, but the Bears pitchers combined did. Garcia calls time as James takes a moment as well. James comes set. The pitch. That one catches the outside corner as well. So James is bouncing back. The count's all full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch in the dirt, so Kiko Garcia will take his base. 3 straight free passes for Lions hitters. That brings up Anthony Tejada to the dish with the bases all juiced. Bases all loaded. Tejada at the plate. John James comes set. Curveball in the dirt, misses. Ball and no strikes. James gets the sign. This one's lifted high into left field. Anthony Tejada, cannonball, gone! Wow, another grand slam, and the Bryan College Lions do it again. They continue to impress. So Anthony Tejada moved into the pitching role this year. On senior day, he gets some at-bats, and he delivers with the grand slam. So Mike Harrell's going to be the next bat to take care of business for the Lions. And pitchers out there watching, that is what happens when you give up free passes. Someone will make you pay. John James going to try to reset the score as 8-2 after the grand slam. Mike Harrell digs in, the 1-0 pitch from John James on the way. Finds the outside corner, 1-1. I just can't stop thinking about that grand slam from Anthony Tejada. He's gotten, I don't know, 8 at-bats on the year now. And on the 9th at-bat on the year, he delivers a grand slam. This one shot up the middle. Harrell hustling down the line. It finds a hole in between the middle infielders. And Mike Harrell gets a base hit on senior day. I tell you what a special baseball moment. All of the seniors recognized in the lineup. Anthony Tejada, Mike Harrell, and Nathan Cornell, who's up now, have all gotten a hit apiece. Cornell in there. The 0-0 pitch from James. Curveball, strike one. Harrell with the lead. James comes set the pitch. Cornell couldn't make up his mind. Half-heartedly swings at that one. No balls and a pair of strikes now. The 0-2 pitch is lifted up in the air, foul down the left field line and off of the Ford Escape. The 0-2 pitch to Cornell in the dirt, ball one. A ball and 2 strikes on Cornell. The pitch. Cornell swings and misses, strike 3. That brings up Dante Morton, flips the lineup over. Still only 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Time is called. They're going to go to another righty out there warming up in the bullpen. So John James' day is over. We're going to take a break. Grand slam by Anthony Tejada puts the lines up 8-2. Still in the 3rd inning. Stay tuned for some more Bryan College baseball. We're back, ready for some more action in the bottom of the 3rd. Score is 8-2. Dante Morton's at the plate. The 0-1 or the 0-0 pitch is lifted into shallow right field. The right fielder comes in on it and catches it for out number 2. So nothing going there for Morton. That brings up Daniel Dryden, 2 for 2 on the day. 2 singles and an RBI. Ready for his 3rd at bat in the bottom of the 3rd. You know your offense is clicking when you're getting to hit the ball every inning. Mike Harrell remains at first, DHing for today's game. Dryden playing short up to the plate. The 0-0 fastball delivered, lifted into fairly deep center field. The center fielder moving to his left catches it for out number 3. The Lions roar again with the grand slam from Anthony Tejada. They're up 8-2 after 3 full innings. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Ogle remains on the bump for the Lions, getting his 4th inning of work. Done well so far, thrown 3 complete, giving up 2 runs on 4 hits. After the missed fastball, Ogle's ready for the 1-0 pitch. This one's chopped down the third base line, foul. Counts even, 1-1. Isaac Molinak is at the dish. Curveball in there from Ogle. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Molinak digs in. Ogle gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Another breaking ball. This one's lifted deep down the left field line. Just foul. Molinak was all over that one. The 1-2 pitch once again. Fastball outside corner. This one's driven down the right field line, foul. The count is still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Old sidewinder there evens the count up with the pitch that misses wide. 2-2 now. That one misses as well. The count is all full. Three balls and 2 strikes. Fastball misses outside, so Molinak will reach with the base on balls. Despite being way behind in the count, he battles back and draws the walk. Brings up number 9, Tanner Griffith, hitting .333 on the year. Righty on righty. This one's hit to Dryden at short, on to second for 1, over to first for 2. The 6-4-3 double play. Ogle working well. Fastball misses outside on Will Ingram. That was a beautiful double play there by the Lions. Good ground ball pitch from Ogle. The 1-0 pitch now to Ingram, fouled off. The count is 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball looked pretty good, just misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 fastball outside, corner, strike 2. The 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 down. Here in the top of the 4th inning. Ogle rocks, he fires. The breaking ball has him swinging. Strike 3, so Justin Ogle continues to pitch well. The score remains 8-2 after the top of the 4th inning. The Lions going to see if they can keep that offense hot in the bottom half of this inning. We'll be back. Parker Cosby comes in for the bottom of the fourth inning. Facing a lefty now for Truett McConnell. Fastball in tight. Misses ball one. One ball and no strike on Cosby. The pitch from the southpaw, breaking ball in there, strike one. Another breaking ball. That one misses inside. The count is 2-1. Caleb Johnson is in to pitch for Truett McConnell, the 6'2 freshman lefty, weighing in at 175. Delivers that one in the dirt. Johnson is from Grovetown, Georgia. One of those in-state guys for Truett McConnell. Cosby digs in, ready for the 3-1 pitch. Here it is. Fastball misses low. So Cosby draws the walk and gets things started in the bottom of the fourth for the Lions. Alex Rollins is going to be running over there at first for Cosby. Lala had a bomb to center field yesterday, way back there. This one's hit sharply into left field. This one is cut off by the left fielder, but Alex Rollins is trucking around second and heads to third. And Grant Lala delivers another hard-hit single down the line and puts runners at the corners for Devin Ogg. This looks pretty familiar. Last time Grant Lala sent Dryden from first to third and hung out at first, and Ogg came up, hit a 3-run bomb. This time he sends Rollins over there, and Ogg is up first and third once again, no outs. The 0-0 pitch to Ogg. Johnson throws a curveball in there, catches the zone, strike one. The 0-1 curveball is lifted down the right field line. This falls just foul. That ball had double written all over it. And Ogg is seeing the ball really well today. Just barely misses a double there. The count is no balls and 2 strikes. Johnson comes set. The lefty throws it. Fastball outside corner, and Ogg knew it. So a good piece of pitching there from Caleb Johnson, 2 breaking balls in a row. Then comes back with a fastball that surprises Ogg and sits him down on strikes. Kiko Garcia up to the plate now. Runners are still at the corners, 1 down in the bottom of the fourth inning. Going to see if he can extend this lead for the Lions. Curveball misses way wide, ball 1. One ball and no strikes. Rollins at third, Lala at first, Kiko Garcia at the plate. That fastball tailed away, but called a strike. Counts even, 1 ball, 1 strike. The The 1-1 pitch, fastball low. Grant Lala takes off. The throw to second is in time, but Rollins scores. Heads up base running there by Rollins. The throw to second gets Lala, but Rollins tacks on another. The score is 9-2. Now the bases are cleared for Kiko Garcia. The count is 2 balls and a strike. Curveball misses high. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch to Kiko Garcia is driven to right center field. This one's back. This one's gone. Kiko Garcia just pour it on. The score is 10-2 now after the solo bomb. This offense is something else. Firing on all cylinders here in this series, and especially today. This game is 10-2 now. Tejada, huge swing, doesn't connect that time. He was trying to go yard again. This Lions offense looks like the offense of old. Strike 2 there on the outside corner. They're hitting bombs left and right, all up and down the lineup. Fastball in there, outside corner, strike 3, sits Tejada down. But not before the Lions can scratch across 2 more runs. They've scored in every inning of play today. The score is 10-2, Lions on top. Stay tuned for some more baseball here in beautiful Dayton, Tennessee. Justin Ogle trots back out there and plunks number 5, Matthew Redmond, and puts a runner on with no outs. So that brings up Tanner Griffith to the plate, runner on. The score is well in the Lions' favor, 10-2. Ogle has done really well in this ball game. The senior has not gotten a ton of opportunities to throw this year, only throwing 1 inning. He's thrown 4 complete, now working into his 5th inning of work. Runner on first. Griffith at the plate. That one catches the bottom of the zone, strike one. No balls and a strike. Breaking ball there by Ogle. That one looked pretty good, just misses inside. The count's even, a ball and a strike apiece. The 1-1 pitch, runner takes off. This one's hit past Cornell for a base knock. The runner's going to hang out at third. And now there's runners on first and second, still no outs in the top of the fifth inning. Puts Truett McConnell's hit tally at 5 now. Of course, that looks really minuscule when you look at the 10 hits that the Lions have accumulated. Up to bat now is number 12 rather, Sam Reed. That was Jake Edwards that was hitting before. I think I said it was Tanner Griffith. I got the 6 and the 9 confused. The 1-0 pitch to Reed. He shows Bunny, gets it down. Ogle fields it, throws it to first for out number 1. Runners move up to second and third. So 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out in the top of the fifth. And number 1, Ethan Roberts, will have his opportunity to try to dig into this lead a little bit. The 0-0 pitch to Roberts misses low and outside. It's 1-0 now. Ogle gets the sign from the trusty Parker Cosby. The pitch, this one's hit sharply down toward right field. Ogg fields it. Hits Lala, the cutoff man. The Bears score 1 on the RBI single from Ethan Roberts. And runners are at the corners with 1 down in the top of the fifth. Brady Wilson will get another opportunity. Trying to dig into this lead just a bit more in the fifth inning. Ogle fires, misses wide. Runners are at the corners, a ground ball away from getting out of this inning. The 1-0 pitch. Wilson shoots this one to left field. Garcia's in on it. He catches it. The runner's tag, and the throw from Garcia is not in time. Wow, really close play at home. Nearly gets the runner. Wow, that was a great play by Kiko Garcia and nearly got Jake Edwards tagging from third. Nonetheless, there's 2 down with 2 outs in the top of the fifth. Number 29, McCall Mascarello, is at the dish now, hitting from the right side. Pitch from Ogle, curveball misses wide. Mascarello is ahead, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch, this one's hit sharply down the left field line. Foul. Count is a ball and a strike apiece, 2 outs. Pickoff move from Ogle as Edwards, or Roberts rather, diving back. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses. 2-1 now to Mascarello. The 2-1 pitch, runner takes off from first. Cosby fires it down there. It's not in time. Leaks out to center field. Anthony Tejada fields it He fires it to third, and Nathan Cornell catches it. And the runner advances to third, so Roberts gets the stolen bag and advances on the missed throw. Runner on third with Mascarello at the plate. Still two down. Two runs have scored in the fifth inning. Curveball catches the zone, strike two. The count is full. 3-2 curveball just misses low and outside. Mascarello reaches with the base on balls, and that brings up number 28, Isaac Molinak. So Justin Ogle trying to get out of a jam. 2 runs have already scored in the top of the fifth, and runners are at the corners. Breaking ball is going to plunk Molinak, and now the bases are juiced. The bases are juiced, but not only that, but Tanner Griffith is up to the plate. Griffith digs in. Bases are juiced. 2 down in the top of the fifth. Fastball in there, strike one. Griffith watches it go by. Ogle comes set. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball in there, strike two. Good pitch by Ogle. Has Griffith in a hole. Griffith has to battle. The 0-2 pitch from Ogle. Breaking ball catches him on the leg. And Ogle is not happy with himself. Hits a batter. And Ethan Roberts will score on the hit by pitch. And Coach Clint McCauley is out there calling to the bullpen. And senior Justin Ogle's day is over. And it's one of those really hard times in baseball where the career is over as well. That'll bring a tear to your eye as you watch someone walk off the baseball field for the last time. So a new pitcher in, and Michael Novak trotting to the bump. The bases are loaded, and I just want to say well done, Justin Ogle. You meant a lot to this program, and your hard work was not unnoticed. On behalf of Bryan College Baseball, we thank you. We're going to take a short break as Michael Novak warms up. Stay tuned. We're back as Novak delivers ball one to Will Ingram. Ingram in with the bases loaded. The 1-0 pitch from Novak. Fastball is hit deep to right field. Ogg is back, but there's no point. The grand slam from Truett McConnell makes this a one-run game. Wow. And just how Truett McConnell gave up the free passes and the grand slam was hit by Tejada. The free passes plague the Lions there. And Michael Novak gives up the grand slam. Huge response from the Bears in the top of the fifth. They've scored 7. And the score is 10-9. Fastball outside corner called a ball. Looks pretty good. One ball and no strikes. Novak comes set. Here's the pitch. That's in there. Strike one. Matthew Redmond up to bat, hitting .290 on the year. Got 1 home run, 7 doubles, and 3 triples. This guy can fly around the bases. Accounts all square, 1-1. This one's hit to deep left field. Kiko Garcia's back. This one's off the wall. Redmond's rounding first. He's going to glide in safely to second with a 2-out double. And the Bears continue their 2-out rally in the top of the fifth. So now Jake Edwards is up to the plate for the Bears. 2 hard hit balls for the Bears off of Novak on back-to-back at-bats. Now the 0-0 pitch to Edwards. Curveball misses low. Count as a ball and no strikes, 2 outs. Still hanging out in the top of the fifth. The 1-0 pitch from Novak. This one misses high and outside. 2 balls and no strikes now. Edwards digs in. Runner in scoring position. The tying run out there on second. The pitch from Novak. Fastball outside corner. Strike one. Two balls and a strike. 2 outs. Pitch from Novak. This one's hit. And it's by Cahoon at second. And the runner is held up at third on the throw from Ogg. So the 2-out rally. The Bears clawing back in the top of the fifth. Runners are at the corners with the 9-hole hitter Sam Reed up to the plate. Hitting from the left side. Righty on lefty matchup. Novak comes set. The pitch. This one misses low. The ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. This one misses low and tight. So Reed is in a hitter's count. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch on its way. That one misses low and inside as well. The count is 3-0 now. Novak trying to reset here. Novak's thrown a 3 1/3 innings on the year. Misses there, ball 4, and the bases are loaded once again. Coach Jordan Day is going to go out there and talk to Michael Novak, try to settle him down. Brings the infielders in. Just wasn't expecting this as the lines were firing, and Ogle looked like he was trying to battle back through this 5th inning. Just plunked one too many guys, unfortunately, and Coach Mack pulled the string, and then that grand slam off of Novak. It's a 1-run game, and the bases are loaded once again. And while all the runners on base when Novak gave it up were Justin Ogles, and they'll count against him on the stat line, the ones on base now are all Michael Novak's. The 0-0 pitch, fastball misses low, ball 1. Novak really struggling to find the zone. And the Bears being very disciplined at the plate. The 1-0 pitch. This one's hit sharply in the 6th hole. The Bears are going to score 1. They're going to hold up the second runner at 3rd, and this game is all knotted up at 10 now. So leadoff hitter Ethan Roberts delivers again. And the 8-run inning from the Bears ties this game up 10-10. Brady Wilson's up at the plate, and Coach Mack is going to go out there, and he's going to go get Novak. So we'll have to see exactly who's coming from the bullpen. Novak's outing is short-lived. Don't believe he recorded a single out. And they're going to bring in, it appears to be, I can't quite tell who's coming in yet. But we're going to take a short break. We'll be back, and we'll get you who that is coming in. Now that he's coming closer, it's Matthew Lentz. So he's going to see if he can stop the damage. The Bears have scored 8 in the top of the 5th. Stay tuned to see what happens next. We'll be back. We're back going to see if Matt Lentz can hold the Bears at bay. They've already scored 8 runs in the top of the 5th. They've been on a massive 2-out rally. And the hard-throwing righty, Matthew Lentz, going to see if he can stop it. Misses high and outside that time. 1 ball and no strikes. That one misses inside as well. There's no place to put Brady Wilson. The bases are juiced. The count is 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes on Wilson. Fastball misses high and outside. And the count is 3-0 against Brady Wilson. I imagine he'll be trying to take here, or he will take here. 3-0 pitch misses inside, ball 4. And another run is walked in. And the Bears take the lead back. They haven't had the lead since the first inning when they were up 1-0 in the top of the first. It's now 11-10 after a 9-run 5th inning. Matt Lentz, this one nearly gets the hitter. It's 1-0 now against Isaac Molinak, or McCall Mascarello, excuse me. Parker Cosby's going to go out there and talk to Lentz, see if he can calm him down. Lentz has thrown 5 straight balls. He's got to get back in the zone. One ball and no strikes on Mascarello. The 1-0 pitch from Lentz on its way. Fastball finds the zone that time. Perhaps the talk from Cosby worked. It's 1-1 now. Still 2 outs. Fastball looked like a strike, but they called a balk. Matt Lentz didn't come set. So another run moves in. And Coach McConnell is going to go talk to the umpire. They called a balk, and the runner came in. Coach McCauley is not too happy with the balk being called there. Lentz typically works pretty quick, and the umpire said that he didn't come set there. The 1-1 pitch. This one is lifted high into left field. Kiko Garcia just turns around, and a 3-run bomb from McCall Mascarello. Wow. A 13-run 5th inning from the Truett McConnell Bears. The Lions couldn't stop the bleeding if they had a first aid kit out there. So now Isaac Molinak is up to the plate. The Lions are down 5 runs. I don't know if I've ever seen a 13-run inning in my life, and I've been around the game since I was 5 years old. This one's hit sharply back up the middle. Lentz fields it, flips it to Lala at first for, the oh-so-nice 3rd out. Seemed like that would never come. The score is 15-10 after the top of the 5th inning and after a 13-run 5th inning. The Lions going to need a response in the bottom half of this inning. Stay tuned to see if they can do it. We're back, and Mike Harrell is up at the plate. Recorded a hit earlier in today's game. Seems like a lifetime ago now. Mike Harrell fouls this one off. No balls and a strike. Caleb Johnson, the freshman lefty, remains on the bump for the Bears. No balls and a strike on Mike Harrell. This one's grounded to the second baseman, fields it cleanly. A bad throw, but the tag on Mike Harrell gets out number one. The last thing that the Lions need right here is a quick inning offensively. 8, 9, and 1 are who's up to bat for the Lions. Cade Cahoon came in for Dante Morton in the top of the fifth. On defense, he's going to get an at-bat as he's sitting in the on-deck circle now. Cornell watches ball one miss outside. Johnson comes set. Here's the pitch. Big swing by Cornell. Fouls it off. Counts even. A ball and a strike apiece. One down. Johnson comes set. Fastball misses high and outside. Count moves back in Cornell's favor, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch swung on and missed by Cornell. Count square once again. This time it's 2-2. Cornell's going to have to get things going for the Lions. The Lions, didn't think I'd say this today, but they're down 5. The 2-2 pitch, fastball just misses outside. Good disciplined eye from Cornell, and the count is all full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. And now they're not as Cornell draws the 6-pitch walk. Now up to bat, as I mentioned earlier, filling in for Dante Morton, number 13, Cade Cahoon. Cahoon is hitting a .195 on the year, 17 hits on 87 at-bats. Prides himself on the defensive end of baseball. Watches strike one there. Cornell at first. Johnson the pitch. The swing, it's nubbed off into the bat. Diving play by the first baseman, flips it to Johnson, covering it first for out number 2. Heck of a play over there by number 29, McCall Mascarello, for out number 2. Daniel Dryden is up with an RBI opportunity. He's been hot of recent. Has a chance to get his 3rd hit of the ball game. The 0-0 pitch to Dryden. This one's laced down the line. Third baseman fires it over to Mascarello, picked by him for the 3rd out. So the Lions can't get anything going in the bottom of the 5th. The score remains 15-10. Sounds like a football score. The Bears on top. We'll be back in just a moment. Trevor Ferguson is in the pitch for the Lions now. See if he can stop the bleeding a bit. Curveball in there, strike one. Ferguson throws a heavy dose of that curveball, relies on that pitch most of the time. Here's the windup. Fastball misses low that time. The count's even 1-1 to Tanner Griffith. 1 ball and 1 strike on Griffith. Breaking ball doesn't catch any of the plate. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is chopped to Dryden at short. The running throw is high and brings Lala off of the base, and Griffith beats it out for an infield single. The catcher, Will Ingram, up at the dish now. Fastball outside, corner, strike one. This one misses low and inside. The count's all square, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball misses high and outside. It's 2-1 now on Ingram. The 2-1 offering. Curveball in there. Strike 2 on the lefty Ingram. Counts even. Ferguson comes set. Runner on first, no outs. The pitch, this one's lifted foul down the left field line. The count remains 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, once again from Ferguson. Fastball, or changeup rather, has Ingram fooled. Strike 3 swinging. Oh, and Ingram and Cosby jawing at each other. And coaches trying to keep their players back. Moylan's jawing at Truett McConnell's bench. The bench is clear, but the coaches rally their guys quickly. Will Ingram struck out swinging, and Cosby and him exchanged some words there. So the umpire and Truett McConnell's coach are talking things over. Good work there by the umpires, keeping things contained. And we're ready for some more action. Very interesting game. The 0-0 curveball in there, strike 1. Matthew Redmond watches that one go by. The 0-1 pitch, curveball once again, strike 2. Ferguson working well. No balls and 2 strikes on Redmond. Runner on first, 1 out. Another curveball is going to get by Cosby. Runner advances on the wild pitch. So now runner in scoring position. The Bears looking to extend their lead. 1-2 count with 1 down the top of the 6th. Redmond at the dish. Ferguson comes set the pitch. Another curveball this time, and misses low and outside. Two balls and 2 strikes with 1 down. Here's the pitch. This one's hit off the end of the bat to shallow left field. Garcia's under it, catches it for out number 2. Holds Griffith at second and brings up number 6, Jake Edwards. Ferguson with the curveball catches the outer part of the plate. Gets ahead, no balls and a strike. Runner on second. The 0-1 pitch. Another curveball. This one misses outside. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch. Chopped to Dryden at short fields. It fires it to first. Out number 3 is made. So the Lions hold. Truett McConnell stop the bleeding a little bit. The Bears are up 15-10 after the top of the 6th. We'll be back to see if the Lions have an offensive response in the bottom half of the inning. Stay tuned. Parker Cosby, the one jawing there with Will Ingram, who's also catching, is up to the plate now. Caleb Johnson, the pitch inside, and hits Cosby on the curveball. So Cosby just politely takes his base. I must say, if that was a fastball, there might have been a different reaction. Grant Lala up to the plate now. Going to see if he can cut into this lead. Big swing there by Lala. Behind, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch now, fouled off back behind the home dugout. Nearly catches some spectators over there on the ricochet from the trees. No balls and a pair of strikes on Grant Lala. Alex Rollins courtesy running for Cosby at first. Lala fouls this one down toward the third base dugout. The count remains 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Johnson misses outside. 1-2 now. Good pitch there by Johnson. Hit a spot. Catcher was set up well outside, trying to get a call. Runner takes off. They ring up Lala, and Rollins slides in there safely. That was a borderline pitch there from Johnson to ring up Lala. He goes down on strikes, and now Devin Ogg is up to the plate for the Lions. Homered earlier in this ball game in the first inning. Going to see if he can do something here in the sixth. Pitch misses low and outside. 1-0 on Ogg. The 1-0 pitch from Johnson doesn't catch any piece of the plate. It's 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes on Ogg. Lefty on lefty matchup. Johnson throws a strike in there, outside corner. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, curveball. Caught a piece of the plate, says the umpire, strike two. Count square, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Johnson, here's a pitch. This one's fouled off over Bryan drive, and Ogg stays alive. Two balls and 2 strikes on Devin Ogg. The lefty Johnson curveball over Ogg's head. And Ogg extends this at bat to 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Johnson, the full count pitch. They're going to check to see if Ogg went. No, they just ring him up. Coach McConnell not happy with the home plate umpire. So Devin Ogg check swung there, and the appeal was not made to the third base umpire who was over there. And the umpire just said that he swung. They didn't call a strike on the pitch. Tough circumstances for the Lions right now. Kiko Garcia behind in the count. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch misses low and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Kiko Garcia going to call time and step out of the box as Johnson was taking a little bit to get the signs. Count still square. 1 ball, 1 strike. The wind is picking up here in Dayton. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled off, back behind the catcher. Count is in Johnson's favor. A ball and pair of strikes now. Rollins takes off from second, got a great jump, and he swipes third on the stolen bag. He read Johnson like a book there. Kiko Garcia and the 2-2 count. 2 down, runner on third. Be big if we can chip away at the lead here. Big swing doesn't connect. And the Lions go packing with no runs for the second inning in a row. The score is still 15-10 after 6 complete innings. We'll be back. We're back, and Ferguson remains on the bump for the Lions. Get strike 1 there on Sam Reed. The 0-1 pitch from Ferguson. Good changeup, has Reed flailing. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch is shot right back up the middle into center field, and Tejada fields it and throws it back in. So Reed gets things going offensively for the Bears. The leadoff hitter, Ethan Roberts, is up to the dish, watches ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. This one's hit to Dryden at short. Oh, it's off of his glove. The Lions' woes continue with the error by Dryden at short. Things are not going the Lions' way here recently. Brady Wilson at the plate now. The 0-0 pitch from Ferguson, laced into right field. Devin Ogg fields it. Hits the cutoff man, and Cade Cahoon And the bases are loaded with no outs for Truett McConnell. McCall Mascarello is up at the plate now for the Bears. Bases are juiced for the 3-hole hitter. Ferguson comes set, the pitch. Breaking ball just doesn't break enough. Misses high, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch from Ferguson. Another breaking ball just doesn't catch the zone. It's 2-0. Mascarello way ahead. 2 balls, no strikes. With the bases juiced. Top of the 7th inning. This 2-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Brings the count to 2 balls and a strike. The Bears have 15 runs on 13 hits. The Lions have 10 runs on 10 hits. Find themselves in a hole here. The Bears trying to extend the lead. Ferguson misses high with a fastball or a curveball. The 3-1 pitch. This one's chopped to Dryden at short. Fields it, throws it to second for 1, over to first. Safe at first so that they get 1 out of it. The Bears extend their lead to 16-10 now with that fielder's choice play. Runners are at the corners with Isaac Molinak at the dish. Pickoff move from Ferguson, keeping the runner honest over there. Runners at the corners, 1 down. Curveball from Ferguson, nasty pitch. In there, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch from Ferguson, fastball driven to right field. Ogg is back on it. He's burnt. So that's going to score 1 run. It's going to score 2 runs. And Molinak is held up at second. And Mascarello is held up at third. Only 1 run was scored there. My apologies. So now runners at second and third. 1 down. The score is 17-10. This one's hitting to deep right field. Ogg is back on it, catches it for out number 2. That's deep enough for a run to score. So Mascarello scores on the sac fly from Tanner Griffith. Score is now 18-10. Bears on top. Oh, pitch misses low to Will Ingram. Count is 1 ball and no strikes on the lefty. This pitch is spiked in the dirt, blocked up nicely by Cosby. 2 balls, no strikes. Ferguson, the 6-foot senior from Knoxville Central High School. Good change up there. Has Ingram swinging over the top of it, 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch from Ferguson. Breaking ball in there, strike 2. Counts even, 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. 2-2 pitch is rolled over on Grant Lala, fields it, takes it himself for out number 3. The Bears score 3 more, extend their lead 18-10. The Lions are going to have to do something if they want to get back in this ball game and finish the season over 500. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back. Anthony Tejada is up to the dish for the Lions. Curveball misses outside for Caleb Johnson. Johnson comes set. The 1-0 pitch. That's in there, strike 1. The 1-1 pitch to Tejada. Big swing, fouls it off. It's 1-2 now. The lefty Johnson comes set. High fastball doesn't catch the zone. The count's even, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, breaking ball, shot right back up the middle. Tejada's going to get the offense rolling again. First hit in 3 innings. It comes by Anthony Tejada in the bottom of the 7th inning. Leadoff single brings up Mike Harrell. Mike Harrell recorded a single earlier on in this game. The 0-0 pitch, swung on, missed. Healthy hack there from Harrell. No balls and a strike to Johnson. Harrell checks his swing, doesn't offer. The count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tejada with the lead from first. Johnson with the pitch. Breaking ball, called a strike on the outside corner. Ball and 2 strikes on Mike Harrell. Fastball blows it by Harrell there for strike 3. Records the first out. of the 7th inning. Senior Nathan Cornell is up to bat for the Lions now. Lions in an 8-run deficit. Coming out hot, up 10-2. Going into the 5th inning. And then the Bears scored 13 runs in the top of the 5th. Cornell, the 1-0 pitch in there from Johnson, strike one on the outside corner. Good breaking ball. The 1-1 pitch. This one's rolled over to the shortstop. Fields it, fires it to second for one, over to first. And calls him out at first for the bang-bang double play. 6-4-3 double play puts the Lions out of this inning. Still down 18-10 after 7 complete innings. Stay tuned, we'll be back. Jacob Buffington in to pitch for the Lions. Getting some late inning work preparing for the AAC tournament. Probably going to need this big lefty to make a deep run. Buffington misses. It's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch now. That one's in there for strike one. New catcher behind the plate. Looks to be Joey Leo. Devin Ogg moves to first. That one's in there. Strike two on Matthew Redmond. 2-2 pitch from Buffington is shot over Devin Ogg's head at first into right field. And Redmond trips over first base. He was thinking about two, but definitely couldn't get there after falling. But a leadoff single from Redmond has the Bears rolling in the top of the 8th inning. Devin Ogg bumped down to first, and Alex Rollins is out there in right. Grant Lala's day appears to be over. As far as standings go, this game is not super important for the Lions. They can lose this one and still hold that 6th seed position. Buffington misses with the curveball. Number 6, Jake Edwards. I know that the Lions wanted this one because it would have put them above 500, but it doesn't hurt them. Fastball misses inside. Leo handles it nicely. The tall lefty Buffington comes set. The 2-0 pitch. Big swing, misses. 2 balls and a strike now on Jake Edwards. Edwards digs back in. Buffington with a pickoff move over there. Keeping Redmond honest at first. The count is still 2 balls and a strike. Another move over there. Redmond dives back safely. The count is 2-1. Another pickoff move over there. Pitch from Buffington. This one's fouled off down the first baseline. The count's all square, 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one's fouled down the first baseline once again. The count remains 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Buffington once again. Curveball in the dirt. Redmond reads it nicely. Moves up to second. Three balls and 2 strikes. Buffington getting the sign from Joey Leo behind the plate. Comes set. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped up the middle. Dryden stays back on it, throws it over to first. Off the bag. And Edwards reaches safely on the bad throw by Dryden. His second error of the game at short. Of course, not his typical position. Usually after the first or second inning, it's Jason Chu over there at short or Cade Cahoon. Dryden usually mans down third base. An unusual lineup for the Lions. Getting some guys, some experience in a game that doesn't mean anything for the standings, conference-wise at least. Buffington, the lefty, comes set. Fastball outside corner, strike 1 with the fastball. Buffington comes set, delivers the 0-1 pitch. This one's chopped to Devin Ogg. Ogg just fields it, steps on his bag, gets out number 1. So after recording the first out of this inning, the leadoff hitter's back up to the plate, Ethan Roberts. He's had a really good game so far. The 0-0 pitch from Buffington. Fastball catches the outer part of the plate. Strike 1. That one's in there. Strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. Buffington working both sides of the plate on Ethan Roberts. No balls and 2 strikes. Roberts at the plate, 2 runners in scoring position. Change up, nearly has Roberts offering at it. He holds back, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch now. This one's swung on, fouled off toward the home dugout. The count stays where it is, a ball and 2 strikes. Buffington comes set, the 1-2 offering. Once again, curveball fought off by Roberts, hangs in there. Buffington gets the sign from Leo. Finally agrees to it, comes set. The 1-2 pitch once again, fastball, inside corner, rings him up. Leo was set up outside, had to come all the way across the plate, and it honestly probably missed inside. But the umpire rung him up anyway. So 2 down, Brady Wilson at the plate. Still 2 runners in scoring position, lefty on lefty matchup. Fastball just misses low there. The count is a ball and no strikes. Time is called at the plate. Buffington taking a moment to get the signs before he came set. Playing a little cat and mouse. The 1-0 pitch. Off speed in the dirt. Bears up 18-10 in the 8th inning. There's 2 down, 2 runners on. The 2-0 curveball in there. Called a ball. Looked pretty good from back here. So the count's really in Wilson's favor now. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4 means the bases are loaded. The Bears have found themselves in that position quite a bit today. 3-0 fastball in there, strike 1. Always find it so odd how pitchers can always throw a strike when it's 3-0. It's one of those things. So now it's 3 balls, 1 strike. Buffington comes set, 2 down. The 3-1 pitch. This one's off the handle. Dryden makes a diving catch out there at shortstop. Redeems himself for the error earlier in the inning. and catches it for the third out. So the score remains 18-10. Buffington avoids further damage. The Lions are still down 8, and they only have 6 more outs to play with. We'll see if they can respond as Caleb Johnson remains on the mound. We're back, and Kate Cahoon is up to bat for the Lions. Watches ball one, swings and misses, strike one there. Cahoon watches that one in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike now. Two one breaking ball in there. Good pitch by Johnson. Froze Cahoon. It counts all square. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cahoon calls time at the plate. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball misses high and outside. 3-2 now. The full count pitch. Misses low, and Cahoon will take his base. And Andrew Rollins, a good friend of mine, will make his way up to the plate now. Getting a pinch hit at bat. Andrew Rollins is someone that I've grown pretty close with over the last semester. We've been sweet mates. A really good guy. Big swing there. Fouls it off back behind the catcher. No balls and a strike. Rollins trying to get the Lions right back in this game with that swing. Johnson, the lefty, looks at Cahoon over there, keeping him honest. Cahoon scampers back. Rollins digs in. Andrew Rollins, brother of Alex Rollins. Curveball misses for Johnson outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson now the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses low and inside. 2-1 now. Rollins hunting fastballs here. The 2-1 pitch. Big swing by Rollins. Shoots it back behind the catcher's plate, and it hits a car on the way back. I believe it's Megan's car, the nice lady who's keeping the score for me over here. The 2-2 curveball shot down the line, just foul. Two balls, two strikes. Cahoon at first. Rollins at the plate. The pitch. Fastball misses low and inside. The count is full now. Rollins battling here. The full count pitch. Big swing by Rollins. He chops it to the shortstop. It gets by him. So Rollins puts it in play, and the error by the shortstop puts runners at first and second. Joey Leo up to bat now for the Lions. Truett McConnell's coach is going to go out there, call time, and talk to Caleb Johnson. Joey Leo has only had 5 at-bats on the year. 0 for 5 in those at-bats. Andrew Rollins has also only had 5 at-bats. That was his 6th of the year. Rollins has a over 500 on-base percentage, though, the times that he's gotten to play. Joey Leo going to see if he can get things going again in the bottom of the 8th inning. Still 6 outs to go for the Bears. Curveball is hit high into shallow center field. Center fielder's in, catches it for the first out. So now the brother of Andrew Rollins, Alex Rollins, is up to bat for the Lions. Alex is hitting .233 on the year, 7 hits on 30 at-bats. Johnson delivers the fastball, strike 1 on the outside corner. It's a good pitch, hard pitch to hit for Rollins. The 0-1 pitch from Johnson misses high. Counts all square. The 1-1 pitch lazily hit into the air in the infield. That's an infield fly. So Rollins is automatically out, and the runners stay at first and second. Devin Ogg is up to the plate for the Lions now. Two runners on for him. Cahoon at second. Andrew Sarge Rollins at first. Sarge is Andrew's nickname. It's how we distinguish between the Rollins brothers. First pitch misses low and outside. 1-0 on Ogg. Johnson. Big swing by Ogg, doesn't connect. Counts back to even. Ball and a strike apiece. The 1-1 pitch to Ogg. That one misses low and tight. 2-1 is the count. Reminder, the Senior Day presentation will follow this ball game, so stay tuned for that. So we'll recognize those distinguished seniors of the program. That pitch fell in there for a strike. The deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. 2 runners on. Hogg fouls this one off and stays alive. So Johnson toes the rubber, comes set. He's ready. Here's the pitch. Hogg lifts this one high down the left field line. Left fielder's running out of room. It drops foul. So Hogg is battling here, staying alive with 2 strikes. Johnson has worked well in this game. Coming in, I believe, the 4th inning. 4th or 5th inning, and he's thrown up pretty much zeros the whole way. The 2-2 pitch from Johnson. That one catches the plate for strike 3. And Hogg is sat down looking. The score still 18-10. Bears on top. We're going to take another short break. We'll be back for some more baseball in just a moment. Tristan Allison in to pitch for the Lions. Number 29. Mascarello lifts this one high into the air. Devin Ah catches it for out number 1. Allison has a 10.8 ERA over 20 innings. A 1-4 record, so he's trying to improve that a little bit here today. This pitch in there for strike 1. Allison working well to begin with. The windup from Allison, slider across the plate, strike two. The 0-2 pitch from Allison. Sliders chopped over the third base bag, called foul by the umpire. The count remains no balls and 2 strikes on Isaac Mullinack. Allison rocks and he fires. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped over to Cornell at third once again. He fields it, fires it across the diamond, and gets the out. Good play by Cornell, the senior. Tanner Griffith up to the plate for the Lions now. A pitch from Allison. This one's shot into the 6th hole, gets to the left fielder Kiko Garcia, and Griffith continues on his impressive day. After that 2-out single, that brings up the lefty hitter Will Ingram. Outside of a 13-run 5th inning, the Bears have pretty much been held at bay the rest of the innings. Good pitch by Allison on the outside corner, nasty 2-seamer for strike one. No balls and a strike. Allison, the slider that slides a bit too much. The count's all even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Allison checks on the runner over there. The 1-1 pitch. This pitch just misses outside. The count is in Ingram's favor. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch from Allison. Great pitch on the outside corner, strike 2. Evens the count up. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Runner on first. Ingram at the plate. Allison with the pitch. This one's chopped at the plate and fouled off of Ingram's leg and keeps the count even, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. 2-seam fastball runs away just a little too much, and the count is full. The payoff pitch is on its way. Ingram chops this to the first baseman, Devin Ogg. Hustles over to first to get his bag for out number 3. So Allison works well in the top of the 9th inning. Giving up no runs on 1 hit. The score is still 18-10. Bears on top. Another quick break and we'll be back to see if the Lions can rally in the bottom of the 9th. Stay tuned. We're back. And by the sounds of that walk-up song, Jacob Hallmark is going to get to swing the bat. He is a senior and a pitcher only. But it's senior day. He's not thrown on the bump, so he's going to get an at-bat. Lions down 18-10, and Hallmark is going to try to get this rally started. New pitcher in for the Bears, number 32, Andrew Fry. He got some work yesterday. Did pretty well. Jacob Hallmark is going to dig in. How cool is this? Andrew Fry, the tall righty, delivers. Hallmark watches that one go by. Strike one, outside corner. Wasn't his pitch, he said. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing by Hallmark. Doesn't connect. No balls, 2 strikes on Hallmark. Andrew Fry winds it up. Here's the pitch. This one nearly gets Hallmark in the ribs. Moves out of the way and shows off his dance moves. One ball and 2 strikes on Hallmark. Andrew Fry with the old school windup over the head. The 1-2 pitch. That one's called strike 3 on the outside corner. Hallmark is set down on strikes. Anthony Tejada is going to come up. He had a grand slam in the 3rd inning. At that point, it looked like the Lions were going to run away with this game. One down in the bottom of the 9th. Breaking ball in the dirt. Tejada watches it. The 1-0 pitch to Tejada. Big swing, chops it over the third base dugout foul. Andrew Fry, the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball is going to plunk Tejada. So he'll reach base with the hit by pitch. Mike Harrell up to the dish now. One down in the bottom of the 9th. Had a base knock early on in this game. Going to see if he can get another here. Andrew Fry, the righty, checks on Tejada at first. The pitch. This one misses. Tejada's going to advance on the wild throw. One ball, no strikes on Mike Harrell. Fry comes set. Fastball misses low and outside. Count is 2-0 now. Two-0 pitch swung on and missed. Fry with a good off-speed pitch there. Senior Mike Harrell digs in senior Anthony Tejada on the base paths. The 2-1 pitch swung on right up the middle. Tejada will score on the sharp hit single. And Mike Harrell delivers the one-out RBI single on Senior Day. Mike Harrell, I believe, is 2 for 5 on the game today. Good day for him on Senior Day. 2 base knocks and an RBI. Nathan Cornell, someone who's played really well defensively, has a base knock as well, is up to the plate now. The 0-0 pitch. Big swing by Cornell, fouls it off. And Coach Jordan Day's son, Kyrie, goes and gets the foul ball. No balls and a strike on Nathan Cornell. Pitch misses high on Cornell. Counts even 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Fry. This one misses low. The count is 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch, big swing by Cornell, fouls it off of his leg. That one doesn't feel too good. Counts even 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Cornell shoots it back up the middle. Second baseman tags Harrell for 1, throws it over to first for out number 3. So the double play ends it for the Lions, and they lose this one despite scoring 11. They lose 18-11. They still win the series. They finish the regular season 23-24 and finish conference play 17-13. Overall, they responded really well despite facing adversity in the beginning of the season. And they've won several of their last few games. Of course, winning the series against Reinhardt last weekend was really big. And they won this series too, 2-1. They won both games yesterday. And of course, they lost this one here. Truett McConnell's record improves to 25-21, and their conference record improves to 16-14. So Truett McConnell will reach the AAC tournament in some form or fashion. But so will your Bryan College Lions. Best of luck to Truett McConnell. They won this one 18-11. We are going to take a short break, but stay tuned for the Senior Day presentation in just a moment. We'll be back for that in just a second. Novak, and we're just going to take a few moments to recognize the seniors on this baseball team. Being recognized now is Nathan Cornell. Cornell started the third today, got a base knock right up the middle. Cornell started out on JV. His career worked his tail off and got the call up last year to be on varsity in the spring. And he's just one of those guys you really like to have on the team. And he is a good teammate. Next to be recognized is Michael Novak. Novak came in this year to finish off his college career. He's from Spring Hill College. He's originally from Clearwater, Florida. Novak has been a good addition, especially in the dugout for this program. Next to be recognized is number 35, Justin Ogle. Justin Ogle is one of those guys that I've grown to know pretty well over the last couple of years. Of course, I got a little choked up seeing him walk off the field for the last time. He did a heck of a job pitching today. Unfortunately, things just didn't roll his way. He left the game with the bases loaded and 2 outs. But let me just tell you, on this ball club, in the weight room all the time. He also started out on game. He worked his way up after my freshman year and got the call up. He's one of those guys you want to have in the dugout as well. He's a good teammate. He's going to be missed. The next guy is one of my golfing partners, Jacob Hallmark. Jacob Hallmark has been a really key piece over the last 2 years with the pitching staff. He's not quite gotten as many innings as he did last year. Last year he solidified number 2 man. This year he's been dealing with some arm troubles, as most people do when they're this late into their career. He's only thrown 28 in the third inning. He's got a 5.4 ERA. He's someone, if he gets rolling like he has the last couple weekends, he's going to be a big piece in the tournament run. Next to be recognized is number 19, Trevor Ferguson. Ferguson over the last 2.5 years has been one of the most consistent arms on this pitching staff. He's scoring a 6.08 ERA. With a 4-2 record, going 37, really, I guess 39 innings after today. Ferguson will also be missed, especially next to be recognized is Mike Harrell. Mike Harrell came in with me, came in with a lot of credits though, out of high school. And he's just one of those guys you love being around. He's just kind of had a bad draw with injuries. He's actually a freshman on the field. He has 4 years eligibility left. But he's time for him to graduate and move on to bigger and better things. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to be one of the most missed seniors on this team. Next to be recognized is Grant Lala. Grant Lala is the gentle giant of this baseball club. He's 6'6". He's got a ton of power, but he's just a really good guy. You got to spend some time around him to get him to talk to you much. He's a man of few words. When he speaks, you better listen. He's going to be missed. He's played for Bryan College in the last 2 years. Being a big power back for the Lions. Next to be recognized is Anthony Tejada. Tejada has been here for several years now. He's working on his master's degree, actually. Came back for his last year of eligibility. And he's just an all-around athlete. He's going to be not only missed on the field, he's going to be missed in the dugout. And he's going to be missed a lot by this baseball club, coaches, and everyone else involved. He's a really hard worker. Like I said, he came in as a shortstop and a hitter. And he's thrown the ball so well, they decided to convert him to pitching. And he's been successful at that for the most part, too. He's 1-1 on the year through 28 in the third innings. A 5.4 ERA. Oftentimes comes in that opening role or in the closing role. he is someone that will undoubtedly be missed on this baseball team. That concludes the seniors who are to be recognized for today. Going to try to keep things going in the tournament. We move into the AAC tournament as a number 6 seed. All things considered at the beginning of the season, the Lions have really bounced back. And they're going to have a chance to keep things going. They should be on the opposite side of the bracket as Tennessee less than a number 1 seed of the AAC. Give them a chance to make it all the way to the conference final. And check this out. Anthony Tejada proposes to his girlfriend, and it looks like she says yes. How about that? How cool is that? Bryan College with a fiance. How neat. So that's going to conclude senior day. The Lions unfortunately fall to Truett McConnell 18-11. They win the series. They head to the Appalachian Athletic Conference as the 6th seed. We're going to miss these senior guys on this baseball team. Best of luck to them in their future endeavors, and best of luck for the rest of the season. Going to try to keep things going as we go to Kingsport. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Grayson Whaley, bringing you Bryan College baseball. That's the end of the regular season, and that'll probably be the last time you hear me this year. It's been an awesome ride. Thank you so much. God bless. Good night.